you now.
Hello everyone, welcome back, or if you're joining me for the first time, howdy, I'm Jack, aka Wombat Baron. I'm glad you could stop on by and I hope you stick around. I'm gonna make this brief. So I'm not going to be somebody who engages in speculation very often, or even does videos like this very often. But because I did make a video about all of the backlash surrounding the Jason 13-hour stream, and then I saw all of this, I think it's kinda interesting, actually. So I've watched this video, the one posted by DBD, a whole bunch of times. I read the comments, and then I saw Polyester's video about it, and and honestly, yeah, I kinda see what everybody is saying, is all I'm trying to say here, and I think it's pretty exciting. Um, One of the biggest, most exciting examples, Polyester talked about in his video, where he said this.
Okay, now the other thing I want to show you, somebody sent me a DM on Discord yesterday, and it didn't click with me right away until they pointed it out to me, and then I was kind of like, boom, mind blown by this. And you may not see it right away either, because it took me a minute. But I put this on Twitter, and I said, someone showed me this today, and it broke my brain just a little bit. Has it been staring us in the face on the wax seal of every single one of these Dead by Daylight 10th anniversary invitations all along? I made the seal gold so that you can see what I'm talking about better. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Some people are misinterpreting my color edit here. And what I did is I colored edited the wax seal to gold, not so that you would look at the gold, but that you would look at the red. And if you read the red, the drippy gooey parts off the wax seal in isolation as letters, it says it right here on the wax seal, right? An I and a T from the drippiness of that wax. Now, I will say that typically, but not always, when you see Stephen King's It referenced, it has the T with these long arms on the sides here. Not all the time, but quite often. It has the turned down arms at the top of the T, right? So that's what I'm talking about here. These turned down arms on the T. There's your I, there's your T. Is that a coincidence? It looks pretty uniform to me here. The bottoms of these, the bottoms of these. You know, if you think there are no coincidences, someone had to design this. I will also say that Pennywise does like to hide in plain sight, and this would be in plain sight that we've had for weeks, with it just there in plain sight. There's Pennywise here, in plain sight, amongst the Losers Club. Here, in the background of this photo. Here, in the basement, with his eyes. And oh yeah, remember the Cabin Watch stream with these eyes outside of the window on Cabin Watch before the Jason reveal? I'm just saying.
So I do agree that if Pennywise is coming to the fog, that it's not going to be for the anniversary. We already had the PTB, and I highly doubt that IP holders would be too keen on having a double release, because the fear would be that their IP would be overshadowed or not as hyped as the other. So I doubt it would be for the anniversary. I think if they do announce Pennywise, it's going to be for later in the year, which would make the most sense to me. But yeah, this actually makes a lot of sense. Initially, I would have said something along the lines of this comment about how, guys, the balloons is just because it's for the birthday and everything. That's normally my way of thinking about this. I said to a friend before I sat down to record that normally I would be like, oh, this is just copium. It doesn't really mean anything. Like, but I don't want people to get their hopes up again, stuff like that. But this is actually kind of fascinating to me. Somebody else brought up that the title of the video that Behavior posted was Don't Blink, and they finished it with Or You'll Miss It. They've been doing stuff like that lately. I don't know. They usually do stuff like this. I, yeah, I don't know. I just think that this is actually pretty cool and kind of possible, probable even. Honestly, listen, we could be talking out our asses here. I personally, I don't have much skin in this game, which is also part of the reason I wanted to talk about it, because I'm not clamoring for Pennywise or anything. I just think it would be really cool if he were in the game. I'm only really familiar with the miniseries with Tim Curry. I didn't see the new movies or anything, but this is very interesting, in my opinion. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and also, if Pennywise is coming to the fog, which version of Pennywise do you want? One more thing. Why is it always Dwight? Why is it always Dwight? Behavior. You have other survivors, other original survivors you can use. But on that note, real quick, I also wanted to give a shout out to my friend Dell, not Doe, that was in my last video, my friend Dell, who sent me this really cool postcard that they made from scratch with ghost field art on it, and I absolutely love it. I'm gonna get a little frame for it and put it somewhere. But yeah, that's about it. If you like this video, please remember to do all the stuff. I will see you when I see you. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.